Hey guys, what's up? Retro Mikey 78 here. Today we're going to do a random pickups video. Stuff I picked up over the last couple weekends, couple days. And just to show you what I've gotten. I haven't picked up much, but it is stuff that I have added to my collection. I went to an antique mall where they have a bunch of booths and stuff. Couldn't get footage. Place was real packed. And I really wasn't sure if I was going to find anything. Just found a few little trinkets. Did go to two game stores, and then I had some stuff donated to me at a guy from where I work. So he didn't know what to do with it. So, that being said, let's get into this. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Give me a like, a share, a subscribe, and let's get down to it. Gonna start off with the antique mall since I did that first. And guys, don't be afraid. The antique malls where people set up their own booths of different items, and you take it, they sell things there. Go in there, see what you can find. You never know. Different stuff that I've collected there is I've collected some of my Mario Hot Wheels there. I have gotten games there before. I've even picked up a PS4 game sealed there once. It was loose in the disc. I took a gamble. It was $5. Got home, ripped it open, and it wasn't damaged. So, all right, let's go in here. I'm always on the lookout for jewel cases, and I'm not going to keep this CD. I have no desire for it. Don't even know what it is. But, or it might be a computer game. I'm not sure what it is. Don't care. This was $1.50. For $1.50, because it's getting hard to find some of these. I wanted the jewel case for the multiple disc aspect. What I do is look to make sure that where the CDs snap on, that they're all in good shape. Because what I'm going to do is replace this at some point with a PS1 game. Because I pick up PS1 games in jewel cases all the time where they're busted and I can't do nothing with them. So finding these finding these for cheap is a good deal. I usually pay about $1 to $2 per disc if I can find it. Picked up G.I. Joe Rise of the Cobra. This is actually a really fun game. Picked it up on the PS2. It's a fun game. If you guys never played it, I highly suggest it. It's weird that, that it's a fun shooter down game. Just an all-around interesting game. I was surprised that it was fun. Then went through and they had some comic books. Decided to pick up some of them. I figured I'd show that to you. I got a Star Trek The Next Generation because I'm a big Trekkie fan. Broken Mirror Origin of Data issue. I figured, for $2.50 it was worth a good try. I'll read it. Then this is what I saw that really interests me. I'm a huge turtle nut. Love the turtles. And this was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover with the Flaming Carrot. Never heard of this before. And they actually had all 4 issues. We looked it up. There's only 4 issues to this series. So all 4 issues, they were $3 a piece. Each one is in really, really good shape. No tears, no crinkles. Spines are in excellent condition. So therefore, I was like, for $3 a piece, I'm definitely going to buy those. I'll check them out at some point and read them. But this was something I was excited to add to my small turtle comic book collection. But yeah, that was the antique mall. It's just not too far from me. And like I said, you guys have those antique malls that have the different booth style where sellers come in, they rent a space and they put their stuff in there. Go in there and look, because there's two or three booths in there that sell video game stuff in mine. And I never know. I go in there and I find stuff, and the stuff's usually marked really cheap. And some of these old Hot Wheels are hard to find. I've found those in there before too. You guys have seen on my videos. But on to that. The next night I went to work and a guy came up to me and goes, hey, I had a yard sale and a bunch of stuff didn't sell, so I was wondering if you wanted it. And I'm like, sure, I'll take it. He had 2 Wii remotes, which I'm always in use for Wii remotes. I'll either clean them up and sell them myself, get them clean, or maybe I'll get a Wii this year and I'll bundle them with them. He had one of the Motion Plus controller add-ons, 2 white nunchucks, and a black one. And I actually needed another black one, so once I clean this up, it'll go nicely in my set. He had a few loose games, nothing too big. Scooby-Doo 2, Monster Trucks for the Game Boy Advance, 2 little video things you can watch on your Game Boy Advance. The Nickelodeon Rugrats All Grown Up and Nickelodeon Fairly Odd Parents. Then there was another loose one in there, a DS game, Dream Day Wedding Designs. So, our Wedding Day, is it designs? Dream Day Wedding Destinations. Yeah, these aren't nothing that, I'll use these for trade, or I'll do something with them later this year, bundle them somewhere. But yeah, those are big. Those are for trade, but I'll do something with these. I'll get some type of use out of them. Maybe trade them off for another game or something down the road. But hey, I was real excited and happy that he gave them to me. I'll always do something. Also, there was a few loose discs in there. I'm going to have to run them through the JFJ because they're pretty scratched up, but I'll see if they work after that and see if I can bundle them with the system. They gave me Wii Play Motion, the sequel to Wii Play. This is actually funner than the original. NHL 10, Call of Duty 3 Platinum Hits, Far Cry 2, and Forza Motorsports 2. So, like I said, I'm going to buff them out, see what I can get out of them. If I don't bundle them with a system sometime this year, maybe I'll port them out, put them in a jewel case and port them out with another system I buy. But I'll figure something to do with them. I'm always happy. But he handed me this. It was all in a bag, loose. And I'm really appreciative of it. Again, I'd love to give a shout out to Brian for giving me that stuff. But then last night, he came back in and goes, hey, I found these in a box. Didn't know if you wanted these. It was 2 games, and he pulls these out of a bag. I had no clue what he was going to give me. He pulls out 2 GameCube games. Now, the first one, I've got this, and it is a Hollywood Video rental one. But it's WrestleMania 18. It's a good game among itself, and I know I'll definitely be able to trade this off or do something with this so I can get me some more GameCube games. Because that's honestly what I'm trying for right now. But then he also pulled out on the GameCube Big Mother Truckers. And I don't have this in my collection, so yet check off another game. We are one step closer, just thanks to him for donating it to me. And I'm really excited. Again, thank you, Brian, so much. But let's get on with the pickup. Then we went to V-Stock, or Vintage Stock, however you want to say it. I know some people say V, some people say Vintage. And those of you that go in the store is rather difficult to deal with. They price their stuff a lot of times way too high. Every once in a while you can go in there and find a hidden gem that is priced underpriced. I did find a couple hidden gems, but the main reason I went in there is they send out, every holiday they have a sale go on that's buy 2 get 1 free. But sometime between the holidays, they'll throw out a sale and say, here's a coupon, come in and get a one-time offer of buy 2 get 1 free. And when they say one-time offer, they really mean that you only get to use the coupon once, unless you do what I do. I screenshot the coupon and I send it to my wife. We go in, and so we don't have to make more than one transaction or deal with them saying we've used it more than once. I screenshot to her. She'll buy 3 games and I'll buy 3 games. It's a way to get multiple buy 2 get 1 frees, because the people here at these stores tell me all the time, oh, you can only use it once. So that being said, we went to the Mid Rivers location, at Mid Rivers Mall, and then we also went to the Chesterfield Mall location, and we found some good deals. You know, we were honestly looking for GameCube games, so we went and picked out 6 games. And actually, these 6 games were the only all these were just the games that we don't own on the GameCube. Everything else they had in that store, we owned on the GameCube already. So, I have a feeling that the rest of my collection's going to start getting harder and harder to collect for. But, that being said, I get up to the cabinet, and they have this setting in the display case. It's a complete copy. It's got the manual. It's got the game. The game's still in the plastic sleeve. The box is in immaculate condition. But this copy of Wolfenstein 3 is a great copy. They had it for $14.99, which is basically the price for loose if you look on Price Charting. It goes for $31 on Price Charting, is what it says. And when I got home, I looked this up on eBay. There is no complete box of copies on eBay. There is a couple brand new sealed ones. There's a bunch of loose ones. The only one that was complete like this came from the United Kingdom. So that being said, they had it at $45. But to score this for $14.99 and then plus bundle it into the 2-for-1 made my day. So I got that for $14.99. I think I paid $12.99 for this. Then we scored this one here free for $10. And the case isn't in that great a shape. I'll replace it at some point or do something with it. But, you know, there was one free game. And then since I picked up Wolfenstein, my wife's like, you know, put this one game back. I said, no, the last game's $4. Just leave it alone. You know, we're trying to add to the GameCube collection. So we got Piglet's Big Game. We got Polar Express. And if I read right, this was the free one, the SX Superstar. And then we paid $4 for Major League 2K6. And basically just because I wanted to add it to the collection. We got that. And then we went to Chesterfield. And we did the same thing. We got 6 GameCube games. I bought 2 strategy guides I found. I looked them up online. They were really underpriced for what they're selling for. And I love to collect strategy guides, old school ones. So we picked up WWE Crush Hour, Zapper, the One Wicked Cricket. It's a platformer game. Looks kind of fun. Never played it. And the second Smuggler's Run on the GameCube, which I don't think the first one's on the GameCube, but this was the free game. And then the other bundle we got Terminator 3 Redemption. This was my free one. Then I picked up Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers. It's actually a sequel to the game on the 64. Tom and Jerry Fist of Fury. So that being said, once I get the Retro Tink, I'm probably going to do a little review on both these games. Show you the differences. The one on the 64, it's a brawling game, kind of like Smash, but you use Tom and Jerry on it. And the one on the 64, you don't get to pick between very many characters. This one here, you get 5 modes of gameplay, multiplayer, tag team, and there's 9 different characters. So that's what makes me excited. You can pick between Tom, Jerry, Butch, Spike, Robocat, Eagle, the Lion, Nimbles. I never knew what the little mouse was called. The little mouse to Jerry is called Nibbles. And then Spike's little boy, Tyke. And then there's a Munster Jerry, and then the little duckling that they have in some of their cartoons. But yeah, once I get the Retro Tink, I'm going to do a review on that one and this one both. So kind of do the set of them. Then I also bought Worms 3D. Needed this on the GameCube. Then I picked up these. 2 Duke Nukem strategy guides for the 64s. I looked them up online before I bought them. This one was sold auctions, and buy it now. It's for about 15 bucks. Paid $3.99 for that one. And then this one, over the last 3 months, I looked it up, only had one sale, and it was like $26. And you know, it was $3.99. I was shocked. And the only thing I got wrong with it, it's got a little bit of a stain where something fell on it right here. But other than that, it's in really nice shape. But, you know, that's been my random pickups over the last few days. I try to do these every so often so that when I do a pickups video, I'm not doing a 45, 50, 60-minute pickup video. You know, I know you guys don't want to sit there for those long, long ones. But, yeah, you know, it's not bad, and added a lot more GameCube games. We're now at 364 thanks to Brian adding that one last night. Got all these new ones here in, so I need 194 left to collect, and we'll be working real hard on that this spring, summer, and probably into the fall. So don't forget, give me guys a like, a subscribe, a share. Got my giveaway going on for a few more days. Link will be down in the description if you want to enter. If YouTube's, I know they're going on about removing some of these Gleam links. So if they remove it and you guys don't see it in the description, hit me in the comments and I'll send it to you in the comment. But it's going on till February 20th, so not February 20th, March 20th. So, hey, enter and hope you win. Check you guys out here again real soon. Thanks again for watching Retro Mikey 78. Bye.